Thank you, Gail. Good morning. It's pretty clear that I'm working with a female-dominated audience. No. I knew that even before I came up here for two particular reasons, not just because I read the material. Number one, I have no idea what fuchsia is. So I wouldn't have any idea where to sit at that table. And number two, you better hope I don't have to go to the bathroom. Because there's not a men's room in this entire hotel right now. So pretty good idea of who I'm talking to here. In today's environment, I think people value time as much or more than they value money. Is that too harsh? I'm not saying that the cost of joining, remember when you go out to somebody and say, we want you to be a member of the Assistance League, we want you to be a member of our chapter or whatever level of organization you've got. When you tell somebody, we want you to join this organization, aren't you asking them to pay you money to join your organization? And then you want them to actually do something, right? And I'm not saying the $50 or the $85 or the $60 or whatever. I'm not saying the money is not an issue, because believe it or not, for some people it is an issue. For some people that is a stretch, depending on what their economic situation is. But when you go to somebody and say, we want you to get involved, we want you to join and get involved in the Assistance League, the first thing going through their minds isn't where would I find the money. The first thing going through their minds is where would I find the time. I used to work for a construction association, and we were the small guys in the industry, and there was a really big construction association. And my job was to get us to that level. And my job was to go around the country and start chapters of this organization. So we said, okay, we have to have some kind of a slogan we can use. And our slogan was, because we were so little and fairly new compared to the other organization, our slogan was the one that you mentioned to me before, Linda, that we used to say, we're the best kept secret in the construction industry. That was our slogan. And 30 years later, I look back and say, if that's not the stupidest marketing slogan, you probably never heard of us, but don't you want to join? Isn't that what you're saying? It's not a witness protection program. I mean, you don't want to be the best kept secret in your community. You want to be the best known service organization in your community. You got to get out there and you got to decide what image you want for your chapter, and you got to create that image out there. And that's not just going to attract corporate sponsors and other people that want to work with you and use your time. It's going to attract members to your organization.